All right, we're getting into the spotted litter. This would be the 32 litter. This is lots 12 and 13, a litter mate barrow and gilt here. We've got two gilts following as well. A really nice kind of a litter, sired by the Colossus boar, which this is his first crop, and we've put a lot of eggs in his basket, and darn sure glad we did. A Van Wilder son that we bought there from Cage Tree Farms that's done a tremendous job in terms of bringing some feature and design and composition like Van Wilder with a little slicker neck and more shape, and really like this 32 litter. The mother is a Hartman gilt that we purchased a couple years ago there at the first and only recovery show. A gilt that hit us awfully hard, had a little different pedigree. Obviously, the Hartman firm has a deep-rooted, great program with females that have generated so well. We decided to get her nabbed up and got her bought, and she's a double-down ooh-la-la. And really excited about this litter. Probably my favorite litter. She had some frozen loudmouths the first time we kept a son there in stud, and I really like this litter of 4 here that we're offering. 32-2 is where we're going to start with, the only male pig in the litter, but I think one that's awfully special in terms of his design and his composition. He's awesome in his head and neck, and he's really square out of his hip and hind leg. I think one that's massively big-legged. He's got a big forearm working in him. He's not a quick round kind of spot. He's the right kind of spot to go to heavier weights, to push on him and feed on him. Angulation up front's good, hind leg's good, and he's square enough. He's attractive in his front end and got an awesome tail set. I think one that's better days are ahead. He looks the part now, but I really like that one in the future. I think that that Lot 12 bear is going to be awfully good come August. Lot 13 is 32-3. She's probably one of the smaller gilts within the trio of gilts that we're going to talk about in the next pen, but I think a gilt that probably dual purpose. If you got a market show, you got a breeding show, I think she fits either one. She's got extras in terms of shape and dimension. She's a heavy skeleton kind of a gilt. Like her brother, she's attractive up in her front end, and I think one that ties good out of her shoulder and still offers some of the extras as she goes right away in terms of width, bone, dimension. As I said, I read her maybe market, maybe breeding, do what you want to do with her. I think one that's going to have some resale value when it's said and done because she's got a few of those extras bear making potentials at the same time. But very proud of this pair of spots.